Lally-ho, friends. I messed up with the little button. But here we are. We made it. Episode 29. How are you, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. We have all 5 players back tonight. Very excited about that. So let's do a quick catch-up for our friend Blake here and for those of you at home. So our group has managed to descend further and further into the water temple, the sunken temple, as it's known. And they have been traversing this dungeon, and they've encountered a couple hostile creatures. They tried to be kind of stealthy and sneak up on them, but due to some circumstances and, some good decisions in the moment that made it easier to communicate, they kind of alerted these deep sea scions to their presence. So they kind of got jumped, but we had a pretty nice encounter. Our absent member actually got killing blow on the last one, which was really neat. Sorry you missed it, Blake, but it was awesome. But one of them did manage to get away and started fleeing. The group decided to give chase, but it seems that this thing was leading them into a trap. It swam away as fast as it could to a room in the bottom right-hand corner of this level, to which the group willingly followed. And then in this room, there was a chest that our amazing pickpocket we learned last episode, Ava, who can pickpocket anything, apparently, with a 34, opened the chest easily enough. But what he did notice is that as he was opening it, it wasn't actually ever locked. But when he opened it, it did trigger a mechanism that caused a stone door to slam shut, sealing them in this room, almost crushing Izzy, who managed to dive out of the way at the last second to get into the room, and trapping Blake on the other side of that room. But with that, as those inside the room kind of started to assess their situation, they noticed that the temperature around them was getting warmer, as it seemed like the water was starting to heat up. And that's where we left off, with 4 of our 5 survivors trapped in this boiling water room and one on the outside. So my favorite situations is just right off the bat, I get to say, what are you going to do?
I would like to cast global warming at our 3rd level and fix this. No.
Okay. I don't think that's a 3rd level spell.
Ah, damn, it's a 4th, isn't it? Fuck, I'm so close. It's this music again.
Grunthor's going to go over to the door and see if there's any way he can open it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to help in the mech and try and use the mech as well to lift it up.
All right, go ahead first and give me a perception check.
For both of us?
Yeah, you could both look.
Or
one can with advantage.
You rolled the other one.
Yeah, 21.
21. It looks like it might be hard to actually get... You think you might be able to. I mean, at the very bottom, you would maybe need something to help get under it. You can maybe try to lift it, but it's pretty tight. Whatever locked this into place, it would be hard to just get your fingers under there. You can certainly try, though.
Oh, wait, don't I have a crowbar? Hold on.
Love that.
So I have a crowbar.
While they're looking through that, Blake, what are you doing? At this point, what you've seen as you were kind of dragging behind, this door just slams shut in front of you. And that's it. You hear nothing. You know they're in there, though. Oh, you're muted.
Sorry. I guess she's just going to be, touching the door, go, uh-oh, and be trying to figure out.
I like that.
Okay, so, over the table.
Above table.
Are these flowers?
The those are...
Are
Go ahead, answer your question, sorry. I think
you might need to turn down your, or turn up your game, or your, hang on, I know there's a setting in the Discord settings, where the voice and video, voice activity, the input sensitivity, because you're cutting out in and out.
I think you were asking about the choral or something, though.
Mm-hmm. My mic is cutting in and out, that's why I'm cutting in and out, so...
So that the
I'm so
flowers and
happy.
things are just coral that are around. You can take a closer look at them if you'd like. But from a distance where you're standing, they look like just underwater coral. Different kinds, different species, I guess. That applies to plants, right? I'm totally a science major.
So does it have like a switch or anything?
You can give me an investigation check if you'd like to go take a look at them. You'd have access to that red one on your side of the wall.
Yeah. 17?
You look around, you look through it, you kind of dig into it. As you kind of part it, there's a school of fish that kind of flies out into your face and makes you swat away for a little bit. But no, you don't see a switch or anything inside the coral. Back in the room, everybody in the room takes 2 points of... it's fire damage, but you're not like resistant to it by being completely submerged because it's the water that's burning you. So 2 points of damage.
So if we have resistance, is it 1?
If you actually have resistance to fire damage, yes. As part of a different ability, yes, you would take 1. But
I have the fire materials.
Perfect. That counts. It's just you don't get the submerged bonus because it's the water that's starting to heat up.
I'm going to just try to lift it, or try and get my mech's claws like dig into the ground underneath it, maybe.
And
Okay.
I don't have the crowbar, so if Ava has it, then I can help.
I'll hand Sir Grunther my crowbar, and then if I can, I'll start moving the chest towards the door to use it to prop open the door.
Perfect. Okay. So who's leading the charge on this? Lifting the door with the crowbar.
You want me to?
Yeah,
I
I
have
suppose
a-
we're lifting it and someone try and jam the crowbar under it.
Okay.
I have a +7. I think the crowbar gives advantage. I don't know.
Yeah, I believe so. Well, and you'd probably have, I'm assuming, Nozak's helping you too, so.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, you definitely have advantage. That'll affect the DC too. So go for it. That's athletics.
Ooh, 16.
16. You get the crowbar. You actually do manage to get it under there. You got something you're going to spend?
Yeah, I'm going to burn my inspiration.
Go for it.
Does that allow me to roll 2 dice again, or just 1?
Just roll 1. Go for 2. I'll let you roll it with advantage. You actually had multiple things working in your favor here, so I'll give you another advantage roll.
26.
26. Almost a natural 20, too.
Almost.
The crowbar gets under there, and you start to push down, and you're not quite getting it. But then Nozak is able to kind of, once you get just enough, get the mech's arms under there and start lifting it up. It is incredibly heavy. Those of you looking over, Grunthor is pushing this down, and it seems to be lifting, but you can see like the veins popping out on his neck as he's trying. It's not up large enough for people to get through yet. What are y'all doing now? Blake, on your end, you can see it starting to kind of lift up.
I would like to check the chest for the mechanism that started this trap.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
You know what? I just might. Alright, let's see. Come on. No!
15.
Why is it?
You do know...
Izzy is not doing well tonight.
You do know by looking at it, it's not any kind of magical trap. It seems like this was purely mechanical, something tied to the lid. But as far as like runes, you don't see anything like that. And there doesn't seem to be any kind of reset. From what you can tell, something tripped, and that was it. It was meant to be a one-off boom.
Yeah, actually, never mind. I already did my thing. I'll wait for others to go first.
Okay.
Would I be able to like press buttons to lock the mech so that it's holding it up? Would I be able to like jump out of the mech now and put my immovable rod into it and press the button to try and keep that there?
Absolutely could. Yes, you could absolutely do that with a high enough dexterity check. Nozak, you would be the only one that could slip through the door right now too.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The immovable rod will definitely work.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I will use that. So I'm gonna jump out of the mech. I'm gonna like press buttons to lock it so that it doesn't move, it's still like holding it up or whatever. And then I'm gonna jump out with the immovable rod, like stick my tiny little paw underneath it. I'm never doing that again. And just like press the button to like lock that in place.
Okay. As he does that, Grunthor, you can feel a little bit of that weight kind of release as the majority, like you're not completely holding this door up anymore as the rod clicks in. Glad you found that thing. And that was a good idea.
I wasn't leaving it behind.
Yeah, that was a good idea.
So, really quick, you said the enemy went through a door that closed, right?
The enemy came through here, and then you all obliterated him. And then once Ava opened the chest, that's when this door slammed shut.
Oh, right. I remember you said he was just hiding out in here. Okay.
Yeah. He lured you here, basically.
He was gonna die either way.
Yeah. That was his
with
goal.
With us holding the door open like the 2 to 3 feet, however long a fucking immovable rod is, does that help to alleviate the temperature of the water? Because now it's hitting that wall of underneath with the suction.
You do notice, in fact, because I just rolled for more damage, but it's halved and I rolled a 1, so no damage came up. Because yes, it has helped to do that. However, there's something in this room that is... Izzy, do you still have Detect Magic up?
Let's see how long Detect Magic lasts, and I will ask you that same question.
I think it's 10 minutes.
Hold on. We're getting there. Here it is. It is 10 minutes. Wait.
Probably not. Because you cast it upstairs, right? Before we came down through then did some exploring. The battle was quick, but...
Oh, yeah. Concentration up to 10 minutes.
Okay.
I have Mace of Warning.
Okay, well, yeah, that's true. I'm just seeing if he has Detect Magic up, just to see what he would know in this room.
Can I see where the source of heat is coming from? Or can I try to find it?
You can give me another investigation check. And actually, I'll tell you this. Roll me a Constitution saving throw. We'll do it this way, because you had to jump out of the way. You took a little damage. If you pass the concentration check, I'll say that you still have your Detect Magic up, the very end of it. Because you took the damage.
Let's see. That's a 15.
15. So, investigation check was also 15, right? You're doing great. As you're kind of frantically looking around, you do see at the very top of the room in the corner, there is a tiny inscribed glyph that you can see just pulsating, just a little bit.
Oh, but see, you said it wasn't magical, so I wasn't gonna cast anything. Yeah, but
the door wasn't magical. Something else was.
That makes sense.
It's a multi-layered trap.
Damn, you're making me use up all my spells. Hold on. Let's see if we have a spell scroll.
It's been a while since we've done a dungeon crawl, y'all.
Damn, yeah.
Dungeon crawls are bad for conservation.
Wait. Oh, yeah, Dispel Magic is 3rd. Yeah, I'm gonna... Okay, team, should I use a 2nd, 3rd level slot, or should I use my 1st, 4th level slot?
I mean, we might need the 4. Aren't they sparingly used?
I mean, yeah, fair. I have my full 4th level, but if I do 3rd, I'm gonna only have one more 3rd level slot left.
Well, I don't know. Don't listen to me.
Yeah, I'm just asking. I'm not using 1st or 2nd because I'm gonna use my short rest to get those back. I'll just use 3rd.
To help.
I'll just use 3rd. Okay, I'm gonna cast a 3rd level Dispel Magic.
Okay. That cancels anything 3rd level and below, right?
Yes.
As you do that, you see the room pulse one final time and then go dark. Those of you in the room, wow, the music time just dropped out.
Wow. That was really well done.
I did not do that. That timed perfectly. As you do that, you all notice it's still hot, but whatever the temperature with the door being slightly ajar and the rune now no longer pulsing, begins to come back down. You do not feel it starting to get hotter.
Okay.
Yeah, your boy. Okay, so because the spell. Oh shoot! Hold on. I might not be able to do that actually. Hold on, we're getting there. Hold on, everyone, fucking relax.
Let him cook.
While he's looking, Ava, is there anything you want to be doing?
Yeah, Ava will start. Can the chest be moved? Like pushing it? Can it be moved, or is it kind of locked down here? We'll start moving it towards the door and use it as a prop as well.
Just give me an athletics check, really quick.
Oh, yeah, I'm good at those.
Why does that make me nervous?
Athletics checks.
Oh, that was almost a natural 20.
Oh.
It's not a natural 1, but it was almost a natural 20.
As you start to pull it, it seems like it's going to go, and then all of a sudden it clicks on something, and you notice as you're kind of swimming around it trying to find out what's going on, there's some kind of cord or something that's connecting it into the floor. You think likely it's something that was part of the trap, but it's keeping it from moving. I mean, if you could sever that somehow, but yeah, you pull on it for a couple minutes and you're not able to snap it, just physically.
All right, that's fine.
Ava, are you able to help us lift the door with the mech? And then, like, if we can, this is such a far-fetched idea. The more we lift it up, if anyone needs a break, can I, like, click the immovable rod and keep moving it up over time?
Mm-hmm.
Like, as we keep going higher and higher?
Absolutely. You just have to get Grunthor to be able to lift it higher and higher for you.
Have we got more people? We got a mech? We got an avatar! We're good!
Yeah,
the avatar can't even move the chest.
There's water here, so what I'm gonna do is during the next round of pushing, I'm gonna use my Shape the Flowing River, and I'm gonna use the fucking water that's in here to water pressure the gate up.
Okay. Okay.
Instead of using my -1.
Yes.
DM.
Yes.
Can I give him the help action?
You can. Did you figure out what you were looking at a minute ago?
I was, but if he's going to do that, I have something that'll probably work better. If you want me to actually give you how I give him the help action.
Okay, but you still cast a spell magic, right? You still use that spell?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so the heat's gone.
Okay.
Hopefully.
So, Ava, sorry, go ahead, Blake. What are you trying to do?
I was saying, can Blake like reach under the door and give somebody guidance?
Absolutely. You can reach under if it's, you can even reach under and hit their legs if you need to. You see Nozak is still there setting up Nozak just set up the immovable rod, and Grunthor isn't straining as much as he was, but he's still straining to try to lift it a little bit higher.
Hit Grunthor with the guidance, because I'll hit Ava with mine.
I love that.
All right.
Cute.
So
Ava,
You get a guidance, and you get a guidance, and you get
all right, so we got Ava. You're trying to basically put like a stream of just water pressure pushing up on the door.
Yep.
All right, go ahead. And Izzy, how are you going to help?
You see that he focuses quietly, and you see he draws a rune, and he is going to cast... He's going to spend a lot of cantrips to cast Ray of Frost as the pressure builds up more and more to freeze the water.
Okay.
However, he's trying his best to be as precise as possible because he knows that this could go wrong very quickly.
All right, here's what we're going to do. Separately.
You need to chill out.
Oh, come on. Oh, you just used yours. There you go. Have at it. Ava, we're going to do separate rolls for this, though. Ava, I want you to give me a wisdom check with your proficiency modifier. Izzy, give me essentially an attack roll. Your spell modifier plus your proficiency.
You can roll a d4 from guidance, Ava.
Okay.
You're guiding Ava?
All right.
Yep, I'm guiding Ava.
Ooh.
10.
What's up with those twos?
I know, right?
Oh, yikes.
11.
Guys, we're not doing well. Actually, let me just go ahead and chase my dice real quick.
It's a good idea, but you don't seem to be able to get the pressure that you need, Ava. You still have a love-hate relationship with water. You haven't really mastered the element yet. And just because of you're not able to get the pressure going, the Izzy's not able to really solidify that like it needs to. So at this point, Grunthor, it hasn't gone anywhere because the immovable rod's there. What are you doing?
You're not quite a water bender, you're just a water folder at the moment.
I am going to see if I can like get more and more like
yeah, I'm gonna help with the
lift
max.
enough to get all of us, including Duchess, through the door.
I will say, Nozak, you can't help if you're going to try to move the rod up with it, because you'd have to be in two separate places.
I'll do the rod since my water bending isn't working.
Okay. All right. So Nozak, and then Blake, what you got?
Blake.
You
Mike.
Sorry, I'm also like eating pizza, so I'm trying not to just like.
You're right.
Ears. I have 2 4th level spell slots, but I also have control water.
Okay.
So it could do a trench, right? So like, kind of what Ava was trying to do.
Okay.
If the trench, like if the water's going through, but then it forms a trench, it would be pushed up and push the.
So you're trying to create kind of like like push it in from the sides and create like a geyser to push up. Is that what you're?
Yeah, kind of like.
Okay.
I think so.
It's up to you. You let me know what you want to try, and then we'll see if it works.
I have two 4th levels. I guess I could spend it to try that. I could spend 1 to try that. That's about the only thing I can do on my side besides guidance, though.
We'll save the 4th level. I reckon just keep guidance first, and then if it doesn't work, then all else fails. We'll have to burn some higher slots.
The other thing I can do, I don't know if this would work because I don't know how these things work.
We're in uncharted waters here.
I could create a guardian.
I can do them too.
You don't get inspiration.
I could also make a guardian of faith to try to lift it, but I don't know if that's what he can do.
Yeah, I don't think
Guardian of Faith is more specifically for basically protecting an area.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't normally get to interact with things.
Okay. That's what I thought, but it wasn't sure what kind of spell it was because I haven't seen it used.
Yeah, Guardian of Faith is good for if we had enemies in like a Coke bottle situation, you wanted to protect the door.
Yeah. Or I could animate dead and animate like a corpse to like hold open the thing.
There is a corpse in that room.
Animate my corpse.
So, what are we doing? I do know that Grunthor, you're gonna try to lift it another layer, right? All right.
I'm going to use the mech to help, and Ava's going to do the rod.
Okay, so with the rod, this does help. So that'll affect the DC, but what it also helps is you've taken out a layer of this, and you don't have to worry about it slipping down now. So go ahead and give me another athletics check with advantage.
I got you, Herbie. Please.
Now, Tony, come on.
I thought when you said that, I thought you were just
really
announcing.
Close.
23.
No, it was really close, though.
You and the mech kind of lifting up with you pushing down again on that crowbar, you're able to kind of get the leverage you need, and then you can get under it too now. And you're finding it's even easier now to just lift it up because you're like fucking ripped. Ava, easy enough to click the rod and just move it up. You've got the easy job, just lifting the rod and then clicking it back in place. At this point, you've managed to lift it to where almost everybody can get out. The only one right now that couldn't make it through the door is Duchess. You need to get a little bit. You need to get a little bit higher.
All right, job's well done. Let's go, boys. Let's get. No, I'm kidding.
Like you can swim underneath, but Duchess still just can't get out without taking it just a little bit higher.
So we got to do it one more time, or are we gonna try
one more round?
Same thing.
Alrighty.
The immovable rod here, by the way, that was so clutch. The removable rod.
Only possible because of the immovable rod.
That was such a good idea.
Yay!
All right.
I can give guidance to Grunthor.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't roll guidance. I had that earlier. Can I roll that towards that, or not?
You hit the DC. It won't, and what guidance wouldn't get you high enough to move it 2 levels. With that, you'll still need 1 more.
But I still have it though.
Yeah, you still have it.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go. 1 more.
1 more with advantage.
Yep. It's a formality at this point.
18. Should I use it?
Oh yeah, why not?
Might as well try and make it a 20. Oh, excuse me.
+4.
Okay.
22.
Yay,
20 was the DC on this final push. So with that, as you start to push it, it's getting heavier and heavier, and you get to a point to where it kind of locks. But just the sheer determination, as you hear the panic coming from Duchess, you manage to just dig down deep and just push it up enough. Ava lifts it up, clicks the immovable rod. As you finally let your muscles relax, the immovable rod just holding the weight of this thing, because magic items are bullshit and they're awesome.
Yeah, we're getting out. Swim.
Fucking move, bitch!
Easy
Everyone
enough
out.
at this point.
Get in the chopper.
Except Cat, you stay there. Don't move. Everyone else out.
Duchess almost knocks you over, panicking as she kind of kicks and swims, still trying to get used to swimming as she follows you out now, finally. You escaped the trapped room.
Then, to finish it off, with everyone on the outside, can I use Mage Hand to grab the thing and come out so nobody is in danger of getting squashed when it falls again?
Sure. Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah! I'm not leaving this fucking rod behind!
As soon as you do that, though, click it, you feel the pressure start to just fall down. As you pull the rod back, the thing just slams back into place.
Yes.
Thank goodness.
You felt when you were lifting at Grunthor that there was something. It wasn't just the weight of it. There was something actually in the ceiling that was actually pushing this down. You were literally lifting against a mechanism meant to keep this closed. Before anybody asks me about water physics or some bullshit like that.
Well, actually,
we forgot to move these 3. They're still trapped.
Oh god.
Talk about water weight, huh?
You already have it. Leave it alone.
I'm building up credit.
So about that break, I think an hour may be good.
I think now might be a good idea just to Poor Grunthor and Duchess still stuck in the room. May they rest in pieces. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'll pray for them at the top. I don't know what it'll do, but I'll pray for them.
Who do you pray to these days, Nozak?
I don't know. First it was Titan, then it was Bahamut because I had to.
I don't think
I'm
a cleric anymore.
Can I take all those points down and put it into Artificer? Really? No, I'm kidding. I don't even know. I think he's kind of just praying to himself at the moment, just guiding and finding someone to pray to now. Because everybody else has kind of screwed him over. So I think he's kind of just you know who he is praying to? He is praying to the Surfivers.
Oh.
And praying for our victory because.
Sweet.
Since I'm a god DM, can I be level 20?
No.
You're still a disciple.
All right, everybody levels to 20. Let's go.
Hey!
All jobs unlocked. Someone found the cheat codes.
Let's go. What is it? Up, down, left, right, BA?
2 left, right.
Anyways,
so close.
Left, right, right?
Shoot.
Up, down,
up,
left.
down, left, right, BA start.
Yeah, that's it.
Damn it. I knew I forgot something. Alright, do we want to take a break for an hour then? Just breathe.
A short rest would be perfect, actually, so I can get some of this HP back.
Okay.
Yeah.
go for it. As you're resting,
Can Blake just be like sitting with
Duchess?
Duchess, oh my god.
You just gone 1 week,
been a long
Blake.
Day. It's been a really long day, and it's been a Monday, so. But can Blake just be sitting with Duchess, just like petting her head?
Yeah, as she seems freaked out, and she's not really going far away from Grunthor, but she lets you approach as she's just slowly starting to come down.
So we are having a short rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to get 2 level 1 spells back and 1 level 2 spell back.
Are you proud of me, Dad? I did short rest correctly.
There you go. You're getting it. You're learning.
Make sure you actually fill in the slots.
Yeah, I did.
Almost forgot. Yeah, I almost forgot.
As you rest, it's eerily quiet down here. The sounds, this is the first time you've really kind of stopped to take a beat since you've gotten under the water. And part of it's peaceful. You do see some fish swimming by every now and then. But it's dark. Now that the heat spell's gone, it's kind of cold. And just eerily quiet.
I'm casting to refresh light on my mech again.
Okay.
By the way, I have a healing potion if anyone needs it.
You should
I'm
each have
assuming
one.
not, but still.
Don't forget, Squall gave you each one.
Oh, we each have one? Let's go. I knew that.
Yeah. You each have one healing potion. It's lowest level. Man's not made of money, but...
He's the president. He can afford a high potion.
Maybe he doesn't like you that much. Actually, he's the one. He's the one so far that I feel like you guys have actually been okay with.
Is it just a potion of it? Oh,
yeah,
I can't find it on my thing. I can only see 3 levels: the green one, a blue one, and a purple one.
The green one.
The green one? Okay, yeah. Thank you. I'm kind of dumb. Only kinda. Sometimes I'm smart. Alright. So we've got light again. We've had a short rest.
Now what?
I mean, we're kind of running out of time. Do we want to head to the well? Or do we want to look around here a little bit longer? Because we don't know how deep this thing is.
I would prefer to get this over with as soon as possible.
Because it's all well and good to get down there, but then we got to get back as well. I think it'd be a bit easier because we've already been down there, so we should know our way back. Alright, I'm going to not mess with my zoom settings and just slowly move over to the well with everybody else, but I'm just moving myself there to.
Okay.
When we're all ready.
We did check this chest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the one that had the plate or the fork.
Yeah.
Also the badass lock that Ada has now.
Yeah. So both the chests have been looted.
You get a +6 sword of greatness? No.
Mm-hmm.
So we're moving up to the well in the top.
Yep. Blake?
Yeah.
Moving along with us?
No.
Okay. I'm staying here.
Fuck you guys.
So. Go ahead, Izzy. Sorry.
I don't think I have control of my little dude.
I'm the worst. I'm the worst.
Oh my god, DM is not prepared. Blah.
Wolf is making me stay in this room.
Yep.
Are you gonna just be Blake? Like you're just gonna move Blake the rest of the day?
No, I'll give you control, but if we're leaving this map, then I'm gonna just do it on the next map.
So. Yeah, no worries.
Canonically, Blake is stuck there. This is where she dies.
Yeah. Bye.
She's like, you know what? I think coming with you was a mistake. I live here now.
Yeah.
I mean,
fair.
Yeah. Same old. Gonna drop my book down the well.
All right. Same old, dropping the book down the well. Give me a perception check.
Yeah, I guess I can. Let's see. What? Okay. Do the dice hate me today? What is happening? That's a natural 1 for 7.
You see water. And another wall. This is basically what I can see.
I don't want to scare you, but I think we're underwater. No, I'm kidding.
Holy shit!
Yeah, Izzy doesn't see anything. He just goes, oh, no. Things are very dark down there.
Is there a rock around us?
That explains why we're wet. Why we're wet.
I thought Ava was just doing their avatar shit. I thought this was all a simulation. Can I pick up like a rock or something, and cast light on that and drop it down? Because light is not a concentration thing, apparently. And it's a cantrip, so just everyone has light.
So you want to just drop... Okay. Yeah, that's easy enough to do, but it doesn't really help. So as it kind of just slowly drifts down, it hits. You seem to be in a room. So what you can see is there's like a wall on the west and south, and it looks like it might open up to the east, but you can't see anything beyond that. I'm
hoping it'd help out Izzy with the book, but that's okay.
Well, even out to... What's the dark vision of the book?
60 feet, I believe.
You just see open water.
Yeah, fair.
Didn't Ava give us his dark eye thing earlier?
Yeah, it only lasted an hour though, and we just took a short rest.
Yeah.
Alright.
Plus, it doesn't affect the book. So would actually the book limit you? I think the book would actually limit you if in that case. Interesting.
No, Zach's coming.
I mean, listen, it's there just to see ahead.
Right.
So
where it drops down,
back into the thing.
You don't see anything.
If the coast is clear, let's start swimming then, shall we?
Yeah, I'm gonna put my mech back so that it's not like cumbersome going down this well.
Yeah.
And just.
Z is also gonna go down.
I'll take point.
Okay. So this is where.
Down sword first.
This is where I'll give you control. Maybe. Let's see how this goes.
Maybe.
You're giant. I'm sorry, but Blake's not for some reason. Ooh. Grunther's giant.
I'm just a little girl.
Izzy'll probably be giant. Why is everybody so big?
Just a little guy.
That's what she said.
You know, if I was a better DM, I would have prepped all this in advance, but I don't. I think the best D&D streams are watching somebody resize a bunch of minis on a map. To be honest,
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, after 27, 28, 29 episodes, I'm not expecting much.
Hey, I mean, you're not.
You're
not wrong. Yeah, I'm working on
Love
it, but I gotta give Blake control. You should have it now. I hope.
You guys are thinking dancing lights, or would you prefer just the light cantrip?
Is dancing lights a leveled spell?
Oh no, it's a cantrip as well. It just has more range.
Oh, I don't know. All I know is that my mech is glowing like a motherfucker.
All right, cool.
Yeah, if we want to use more and like push it down, if it's just a cantrip, we might as well make it easier.
Well,
if you want to.
My biggest thing is that they're probably on high alert.
I don't have control.
You shouldn't.
Oh, no, I do.
Yeah. I got. Where did
Blake decided to jump into the void.
hold on.
I would say, no, DM, what did you do? I don't understand. I disappeared.
I don't know what's going on.
oh no. Oh shit. Wait. I thought I could bring it back out. Oh no. Okay, I actually fucked up. I'm sorry.
I was like looking around. I'm like, where are you?
Well done. That's funny.
I moved it up slightly, and because I could still see like my cursor, like I still had the cross. I was like, oh, I could play. It'd be funny like if I moved it off. It was like, oh no, what did you do? And then just like move it back. I just troll basically.
Blake, this is why I didn't give you control.
But then I couldn't move it back, and I felt really bad.
Sure.
So
no, you're right.
Sorry.
Right.
Oh, that's funny.
So what's the plan? What's the play here?
Do you want me to take point with the mech, or are you going to stand by just in front?
Well, is it literally just a box room?
You can see off to the east. There's off to your west, it's a wall. South of the wall, off the east, as far as you can see, it's just open ocean. You don't even see a wall at the other end where you would expect one. There is one along the northern side, though.
Going to head that way. Who has the light source, or what? What
my
is
mech
the light
is the light source at the moment, unless we want to use dancing lights.
And I can give lights.
Oh
too.
wait, hang on. Isn't that the rock that I dropped? Do you just want to pick up the rock and take that with you? That's got light on it.
I was thinking put it on the tip of my lance if someone can, but
yeah, we can do that.
Blake, I was gonna say Blake can also do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and we have your rock, so I'll have the tip of my lance with the light and move forward.
Okay.
Not a rush.
Okay. Are you
And
going
whoever's at the back can have
sneakily,
the-
stealthily? How are you doing it?
Just normal speed.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
I don't do sneaky.
That's fair.
21.
21. Okay. As you kind of come around, the bend of this thing is just a couple feet away. So I'll reveal this. As you kind of come around and just... the bend of that's just a couple feet away. As you kind of take the bend, you're met with a huge cavern. This one is gigantic, but there doesn't seem to be any walls, any kind of labyrinth like you were going through before. And in fact, it looks like off to the east and west around this room, it just opens up as though part of the sunken temple comes down, and then you don't even know how far out the walls are from here. What you do see floating in the middle of this giant pool
Whoa!
is
badass.
what looks to be this giant shark of some kind. All skin completely gone, just skeleton, just kind of floating there in the middle with growth coming off of it.
That is a whale.
Is that the thing that we killed before?
This is a whale, yes, it is, but that's the only thing I could find, okay?
Sharks don't have a skeleton!
Well, then it's a whale.
They're made up of cartilage!
Then it's cartilage.
We're playing a
Whatever.
Final Fantasy game.
God,
This
I
is
wish that were
fantasy.
me.
How's this? A giant sea creature. Is that better?
That thing. Mm-hmm.
Of undeterminable origin that had some form of skeleton. I just said shark because they are menacing. That's all I said.
Bet you haven't seen a killer whale?
This
That thing's scary as hell.
Sure.
Only once.
This it's just kind of floating there in the middle. Grunther, with your 21, you also see schools of smaller fish. Small, they bunch together in schools of 30 or 40 even. Little red fish that just kind of are swimming all around this pool.
Does the corpse look like it's been gnawed on, or recent?
From this distance, you can't tell. You could go a little closer and look if you wanted to.
No, I'm going to turn around first and let everyone else know what is in here, and to be prepared.
I'm gonna
Can
poke it with a stick.
just take a cursory glance at the room, see if there's any, to just see what's going on in there?
Sure, you can give me another perception check if you want. See if you learn anything new.
Izzy, what are you doing, man?
Nothing
You
beyond
have a
what
+6. Okay.
nothing beyond what Grunthor said. No. In fact, you actually don't even see the little red fish he's talking about. You just see the giant corpse of an unidentified sea monster, which is definitely not a shark.
Yeah, Izzy's going to go back into the room and just say, I can, in fact, confirm everything he said is right.
You know what? I'm going to do it now. I'll have a look. Let me have a look.
Okay, you want to give me a perception check?
Yeah.
We'll just do this one at a time.
22.
22.
I wish that was me.
You beat Grunthor.
I love you.
You can see, let's see, 120 feet out. Yeah, you don't really see too much more, to be honest.
Okay.
Just the same thing. You actually do see the little red fish swimming around.
Okay.
There seems to be quite a bit of them. They seem to be very, just kind of all over the place.
Those fish are cute. Anyway, do we want to just start moving?
Can I do a perception check too?
Go for it. Ava, get your dice ready.
All right. I'm ready.
Our perception checks will block out the sun.
22.
I got 22.
That's the same information from Nozax.
Everyone sees a fish except for Izzy.
Well, I think Ava has the 300 feet of dark vision naturally anyway.
Oh yeah, you gotta.
And with that,
so what you want? With your powers combined, you see exactly what I've said 4 times.
I appreciate how cautious we're being.
I will say. Go ahead.
Can Blake see the giant thing and then just like walk up, see it, and then be like, nope?
Absolutely. I will say
Nope.
with the 22s, it looks like you can see what looks like more structure, more wall off towards the south, likely towards like the southeast. So odds are that's the way to go as opposed to east or west. I'll give you that much. So, you do see more structure that way as opposed to just open ocean in either of the other directions.
I would like to go all the way across to this side to see if there's a wall on this over here.
Okay. So as
once I do, I'll turn back around.
Okay. So how many feet out are you swimming? Just to here? Like the edge of the map here?
Yeah, until I could see wall.
Okay. You swim for 60 feet, 80 feet. You see wall to the north of you. You still don't see any off to the east.
Ooh.
Yay.
This is an open, like, think giant, like at the aquarium or something, like the big place where they've got all the sharks and stuff, which I've learned don't have skeletons. That, but like it's like, the thing that everything goes under and around. This place is an open area. It does seem to still have constraints on the north and south, but otherwise opens up, and you swim 100 feet and still don't see an edge.
We've heard of the folk tales, right? Of what's it called, the folk tale of Subnautica. We've heard that one, correct? Yeah, thank you for the grin there, Ava. I appreciate that.
So I'm going to come back and I'm going to suggest that we go along this wall.
The one with the head of the totally not a shark, or the one with the tail of the totally not a shark?
Yeah, and then just kind of see if there's a wall on this side.
Can we just mess people and name this totally not a shark?
It's totally not a shark.
Are we all just going with Grunthor?
Not a shark. That might be the episode title.
Not a shark.
I'm sorry. Fingers. That is a whale. I don't know what kind of whale it is.
It's a
that is
sea
a whale
creature.
It has a flipper with a hand.
It's totally not a shark. We know that
It
now.
is not a shark.
We know that now, okay?
Sharks don't have Sharks don't have flipper
Well,
bones.
look, I just found whatever Incarnate had in their database, okay? I was thinking we could use our imaginations. We're playing D&D, for God's sakes, but no. So as you move around a little bit, I can reveal just a little bit more. I think I still have revealed. You can't see any wall here either. Like the wall that you're up against goes back just as far as you might expect it to line up with the above, and then curves back around. It basically just forms this room, and then the northern wall just continues off in the west. More open ocean.
Yeah, I reckon we stay and follow Grunthor along that side. The best idea.
What's passive perception? No, Zach, yours is like astronomical, right?
Yeah, mine's like get fucked high.
As you kind of come around and you're staring out into the open like seas towards the west, you can kind of see off in the very distance just something moving out there.
Can I see how big it is, or like?
Give me a perception check
like...
on that.
Okay, I will do a perception check on that. 24.
It's hard to make out based on just kind of the shadows and what you're seeing, but something killed this thing.
Yeah.
So,
guys, we may want to be a bit quicker. There is something out there, and if it ain't that thing, I don't want to deal with that thing.
Grunthor, give me a d20 roll.
Nozak gives this an approval seal of what the fuck is that?
4.
Cool beans. What are y'all doing?
Waiting for the 4 Leviathans coming at us.
If Nozak says that, Izzy just goes, all right, come on. I think it's time for us to swim faster. You said there was an entrance down here, right?
It looks like there might be. Off to the bottom, right?
That I don't want to stay here.
Ava will start swimming that way then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ava, I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
Yeah.
Like, I love this hill that you're choosing to die on. This is great. I'm so in love
Are you
with
sending me stuff? Okay, hold on. I never checked the thing where... Stop sending me stuff about sharks. All right, hold up now. I would just like to point out, though, that this thing's got bones. Okay, doesn't have bones, but it's got a skeleton. All right, look, it's got like a head that looks like a skull, and sure, maybe it's cartilage, but it has a skeleton.
Wow, there's a lot of shark around that very tiny skeleton.
Right? 13. So where were you moving, Ava? So you were here, right, with the rest of them.
Yeah.
Were you gonna just cut across this thing? Were you gonna go around it? What were you doing?
Yep. I was just gonna straight beeline it to the other wall when Izzy was like, "All right, let's stop fucking around." I was like, "All right," so I'm just straight beelining it.
You get about 10 feet, so right about right here, and you're just kind of swimming when you feel a quick, like something slice into your arm. As you look down, there's these little red fish that are kind of populating this area, have kind of swarmed around you a little bit. And they're kind of like gnats. They're very tiny, but one of them managed to take just a little bit of bite out of your arm. You're going to take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
You have to remember, there's like 40 of these fuckers. I'm not dealing with this shit.
Yeah.
You all watch...
Okay. Ow, maybe we swim around.
You all watch as, he kind of just grabs his arm, and when he pulls it away, there's just a tiny little trickle of blood that has come up, and it's just kind of floating up.
Oh, no.
As you hear...
Oh, no.
As the skeleton that you're standing over top of, that's not a shark, starts to... its bones kind of cracking. You see just this horrible mass just kind of rise up, and its eyes turn towards you, these empty sockets, just kind of staring where the blood was as it
Oh yeah, this is the bullshit I signed up for.
We're gonna have to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it!
It was the tiny fish that got you.
Oh shit.
So I'm going to apologize now. Okay. I want to say right now, up front, that I'm sorry.
Someone's gonna die.
No. When I was Googling and I wanted a token for like a creepy skeleton thing, I Googled a shark skeleton. So this is what you get, okay? So this is the face you have to stare at, Blake, even though we have determined it's not a shark. For the token, however, that's what you got.
That is a shark.
I know that's a shark because I Googled shark skeleton.
He looks like he just told a really bad joke and he's looking at everyone's reaction.
He did. Oh, man. Let's see. Let's get some initiative going. How's that sound?
I rolled a 15.
Don't like that.
I rolled a 19.
Please somebody save me from myself, because I am Googling skeletons to figure out what kind of skeleton that is.
I rolled an 11.
Oh my god.
DM, really quick, just to preface before you start. Is this thing bigger or smaller than the entrance in south?
You can't tell from here. It's really hard to see.
Remember, you didn't roll very high.
Yeah.
Listen, you can't fault me for trying.
That's
the fact that there's something else out there is horrid.
Also, I'm going to apologize now, again, Blake. The music we're about to listen to is called Giant Shark Fight.
Can I tell you a secret? I never have the music going because I always forget to turn it on. So I would not have even known.
Wow.
Until he told me.
Wow. I am
We're all
wounded.
fucking shitting bricks, and Blake's over here, fucking playing the drums on her side.
We all got our initiatives in?
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, Ava, you are up first as this thing just kind of starts to rise up and looks at you as you can see its socketless eyes just focus on that small, tiny, almost insignificant stream of blood. Just.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to come a little bit closer to get within melee range.
Okay.
Actually, I'll swim up here and get away from some of the fishies. Oh wait, it's half movement underwater. And then I will do some dope monk shit and hit it with my quarterstaff.
Go for it.
Hey, 23 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit this thing.
All right.
Doesn't have a huge armor class because it is, giant.
It's pretty big.
Yeah.
That's fair. We take that. So 8 plus my d6 from Thunder makes it 9 points of damage on the first attack.
9 points of damage. Okay, I also need a wisdom saving throw from you. Not because of the attack, so don't think that. I just forgot to tell you to do this at the start of your turn.
Does this have to do with being charmed?
It does not.
Okay.
I love how that's always the first reaction. Charmed? No? Fuck.
Ooh,
7. Okay, that's not going to do it. Sorry, Chief. Let's see. So as you're kind of swimming around this thing, it kind of lifts up, and you see bones kind of coming out of it, and then one from like under what looks like a rib. And again, I don't know if it has ribs, but this is the bone where it's at. Okay, it kind of creaks up and then launches out at you, and just again cuts you in the shoulder as you take 12 points of piercing damage. Just
ow
through the shoulder. Now,
reaction.
What are you doing?
I am going
to... Wait, actually, is that a projectile?
You can try to catch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm using my limit break.
Go for it.
I'll deflect the mist with it.
Go for it. It is a projectile.
I reckon don't use Limit Break just yet.
Okay.
If this thing's doing 12 damage just from spitting out a bone...
I reduce it by 13, so I catch it.
How do you catch it?
I'll just catch it with my quarterstaff, so that way it, like, kind of... I don't know, is this a huge thing? Is it gonna, like, break my quarterstaff if it does it?
No. If you want to do that, that's
okay,
what I can do.
I'll catch it with the quarterstaff and just kind of...
Now it looks like you've got, like, almost a bone scythe or something.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
All right, now continue your turn. Sorry about that.
No worries. Second attack with the quarterstaff. Bonk. Ooh, I assume an 8 misses.
8 does miss.
All right. Well, then, with my bonus action, I will do my 1 free flurry of blows. There's a 12 hit.
12 misses.
Damn. All right, that will be.
You're a little thrown as you're punching. You would be making connections if there was like meat and skin, but you're punching into as it's just moving. You're just missing, or hitting a bone. It just kind of deflects off a little bit. Is that it for you?
Yeah. Sorry, that's Ava's turn.
All right, Sir Grunthor, you are up.
All right. Well, that is 30 feet, so I should be able to charge straight to it. And that's half of my Duchess's movement.
Okay.
Duchess is going to try and do her trampling charge.
Sure.
Plus 6. Ooh, does a 18 hit?
18 does hit. Yes.
Okay, it will do, what is it? 2d6 plus 4 damage and a DC 14 strength saving throw. Yeah, that's...
Okay, is it to be knocked prone?
Yes.
It's immune to the prone condition underwater here, so I'm not going to roll it. But what was the damage?
13 points of damage from her.
Okay.
I am going to attack with my lance first.
Okay.
$19 to hit.
19 hits, of course.
Does 12 points of damage.
Perfect.
Then I'm going to kind of let that float away, and then draw my sword and take a slash at it.
Gotcha.
Well, 13 hit.
13 hits.
Oh, now we know what the
Yep.
AC is.
armor class is. So 11 points of normal damage plus 1d6 fire damage, so 4 points of fire damage.
Reduced to 2.
Okay, and guess what? Action surge.
Let's go.
2 attacks with Eclipse. That is probably going to miss.
Oh, 10 misses.
10. And the second attack. 13, which
that'll
does
just hit.
That will do 11 points of damage and 5 points of fire damage.
Okay. Perfect. Grunther just charges in at this thing. Him and Duchess just wailing on it. Duchess grabbing one of the bones in her claws and just scraping down it. Makes a terrible sound for those of you close enough to actually hear it. But yeah, pummeling the shit out of this thing. Is that your turn?
It is.
Now, it's this thing's turn.
Sorry, unwavering mark.
Okay. And that one is the one...
That if it attacks anything else, it has disadvantage.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. So as this thing is just kind of it's looking around now as the prey that it was chasing is kind of swimming away, and there's 2 that have swum towards it, as it's just kind of looking back and forth. Let's see what it does. Okay. It will go after you, Grunthor. Okay. Ooh, does a 25 hit you?
It does, but I can use... do I want to use my warding maneuver on myself? Sure, I'm going to do the warding maneuver.
Okay.
As a reaction to roll 1d8 to my armor class.
Yeah, you use your reaction before your turn, right? Yep. Okay.
Yep. So I have 28 armor class.
28. Okay, so this doesn't hit. As it comes in, its giant maw comes around and tries to bite down on you. As you manage to just barely push yourself back, and you can feel like as its jaw clamps down, just the displaced water pushing back against you. Okay. That's it for its turn.
Cool. Thank God.
It's just looking around at those in its vicinity. Then Blake, you're up.
Okay. Is this man, is he undead?
It kind of looks like it might be.
Well,
you can roll to be sure, but it's a skeleton that's walking around.
I don't know if there's a difference between like a skeleton and something that's like a little bit more juicy, like a zombie. Like,
It's
See?
They're cousins.
Fair.
well, like, because there's
Extra
different
move.
classes for everything. So I'm trying to understand how, because I have something I don't know how. So I can
think-
channel.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I think we both have the same thing. I've been wondering that as well.
It's a not shark's lich.
Well, like, so as an action, I can present my mask and speak a prayer, and it has to make a wisdom saving throw. And if it fails its saving throw, it's turned for a minute
Okay.
or until it takes any damage. But
Also,
if it fails the saving throw, it's instantly destroyed if the CR is lower than the threshold.
Okay.
But I don't know how that worked. Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I'm trying to read the notes and I'm not.
So are you using that? I think this thing's probably higher than the threshold.
Yeah.
What's your CR threshold?
Me?
Yeah, it'll normally tell you. If you click on the ability, it should tell you.
No, it doesn't say it for me.
Yeah, I'm in my features. It's not a spell. It's like a feature of it's a feature of the class.
Yeah, if you click on the feature, it should have another pop-up that further explains.
Yeah, click on it, and the
Yeah,
sidebar
that's-
has more information typically.
Destroys undead, like 1 or lower?
Yeah, it's higher than that.
Okay.
You can still try to
It
turn
can't be
it,
destroyed,
though.
but it can still be turned.
And
Yeah.
what is it, turn 2? Sorry, I'm...
So when we
Like-
use it, if it fails the wisdom saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage, and the creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it possibly can.
Okay.
To a space within... trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, then the creature can use the dodge action. And that will be for a minute. Or until it takes damage.
Is that what you're doing? Got my dice ready. So let me know if I should drop it.
No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to see if I have any.
See, if you're listening to the music right now, you'd really feel the mood, the tension in the room. Plus, you could be jamming.
Okay, there's the DC.
And just so you know, Nozak, you are up next.
Sorry.
You're right. It's up to you, because if you don't want to use the Channel Divinity, I'm probably going to do it next turn anyway.
Yeah. Well, because I guess I was thinking, since it's already undead, but I don't think it would hit that threshold. So
No,
I don't
but
know if
I will tell you it won't destroy
still
it.
run
I will
away.
tell you right now, it
Yeah.
won't destroy it. But
it will still try to run away. And because we've seen that there's like the whole open ocean thing, and I'm seeing something like far out there, this thing for a minute is just going to swim away from us.
Okay. Then I'll do it.
wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, 15.
That is a 13. But it uses one of its legendary resistances.
Damn. Rude.
Sorry.
That was my action, so...
Rude.
I'm sorry.
I don't have anything for bonus. I'm going to move a little bit, though.
Towards its maw.
No, I'm moving away.
Okay.
Or the totally not a shark's mouth.
Totally not a shark's mouth.
Yeah, totally not a shark.
It's not a shark.
Nah.
That's the name
It's
of this
a bird.
episode. It's not a shark. I have to do it.
It's a penguin.
Not a shark. All
I
right.
know it's sad, isn't it? I know what kind of shark that is, too.
Is that it for you, Blake?
It's a bird. It's
Yeah.
a plane. Superman.
No, Zach.
Yes.
You're up.
I am also, as my action, first of all, let me just do some measurements. Okay, I'm going to move 15 feet, which is 5, 10, 15, so that I am within range of being able to use my Yo, what's up, the power of Christ compels you. And I'm going to use my turn undead channel divinity.
Okay.
And be like, my holy symbol, which is, I don't even fucking remember anymore. Like my sensor? I think I've still got the sensor from before.
Oh.
I'll just hold up my hammer. My little ball pen.
All right. What is your DC?
13.
18. Sorry.
Damn.
I rolled better on this one. Those
Yeah,
had
how dare you.
switched. Would have been okay. Yeah, as you both stand and try to channel your divinity, you can feel it's starting to turn, but just it's the will, the need to feast is overpowering your magic.
Cool.
The depths below.
As a bonus action, I'm going to aim my Eldritch Ballista and shoot.
Go for it.
Which is a d20 plus 7, and I still don't know how to do the thing, so we're rolling a d20. That's a nat 1. I missed it so hard.
You start to shoot and it almost jams. Like you're looking at it and you're not sure what's going on. Panic starts to kind of go through your head as nothing seems to be working right now.
Yep. I'm good. Deuces.
Grunthor's like, somebody do something! Izzy, you're up.
So Izzy is pulling out a little cylinder from his back pocket. Well, not his back pocket, from his bag. And he opens it up, and there seems to be some sort of... hold on, give me a second. Okay, cool. There seems to be some sort of red powder that he quickly dips his finger in before closing it, so it doesn't, so nothing happens to it. And you see he, cool. You see he draws a symbol before circling it. But his book begins to glow, and it turns from red to blue, and he is going to cast a 4th level fireball. But instead, because of chromatic orb, he is going to turn it into thunder damage instead.
Nice. Okay.
Big.
Because of how big this thing is, I can literally just cast it right here, and it will not touch anyone else except for maybe the fish around it. So I just need a dexterity saving throw, and I'm gonna roll my d10 because I casted a 4th level spell.
So you said dexterity saving throw for me?
Yep. Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay, I'm going to...
It was on the 8 and then bounced over to the natural 20. I was like, damn it!
We're going to immediately silvery barbs.
Okay, that's a reroll, right?
Yep. Listen, use that legendary resistance if you want to, but regardless, something's happening.
15.
Okay, my DC is... 15 exactly, damn.
So he meets.
I tried, guys.
Oh, that was so close. The silvery barbs.
All right.
I thought when the 15 came up, I was like, damn it, I think that's going to fail. All right, so half damage, right?
Yep, let me go ahead and roll that.
Don't forget who's getting your advantage.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I really feel like Grunthor needs it more in this moment. All right, so flat roll. Nice, that's 31 thunder damage.
31.
As you just see, he shoots something, and you guys don't see anything before you just see an explosion of sound underwater that just forces a bunch of bubbles out. Also, go ahead and roll for any fish near him, DM. Don't be scared.
Oh, okay, yeah. They're dead. They have like 1 HP. 31 was the full roll, right? So that's halved?
Yep, so 15. And then I'm going to move 5 feet here. Then 20 feet back, and
keep in mind
he's going to go over here.
Oh, you're on your broom, so it is still difficult terrain. So
25 feet.
Okay. All right. Is that it for you?
Yes.
Top of the round. Ava, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to change it.
Whee.
Makes more sense.
Ooh. Natural 20.
Easily enough, as another one of these things comes off its fin and shoots in your direction. At this point, you're ready for it as you just do a spin, and it flies off.
Good.
Yeah, should have been Dex the first time. I didn't update it from the one thing that I changed. Sorry. I was reading that, I was like, Wisdom makes no sense for this.
I like that cool.
That's very far to flank it. I will give it the old quarterstaff to the noggin.
Okay.
Or I guess to where I'm hitting it from. 15.
15 hits.
All right. He will take 9 plus the materia and the favored foe. 9 plus 7, so what is that? 16 points of damage.
What materia do you have? Is fire?
Thunder.
Perfect. Gotcha. As you're clunking away at this thing, it does seem to be you're knocking off shards and pieces of bone, just slashing it out. It actually looks pretty hurt. Gunther put a beat down on it that first round.
Oh, okay.
Thank goodness.
All right. Second attack with the quarterstaff. 23.
23 hits.
That'll be 7 more points of damage.
Okay.
And then... First time. Okay, first time. Bonus action, I will do an unarmed strike.
Okay.
With a 20 to hit.
Awesome. Another hit.
And 7 more points of punching damage.
Got it.
Wait.
Shards of bone just splintering off under your fist.
The black belt gives me damage, right? Let me see.
I believe so.
And I can add an additional d4, so he'll take another d4. 1 more point of damage.
Perfect. All right.
All right, and that is Ava's turn.
Okay. Top of your turn, Grunthor, Duchess. I need a dexterity saving throw from you. Both of you.
10 for me and plus 4 for Duchess. 17 for her.
Okay, she is fine. You take 7 points of damage as another one of these things, as a bone just launches out of the back of it, catches you right in the shoulder for 7 points of damage. With her 17, she manages to just kind of duck under as one goes flying over her head. Then it's your turn. Your guys' turn.
Okay. Duchess will attack with her talons again. Oh, that's not going to hit.
That won't hit.
That's a 9 total.
Plus 10. Yeah, no. It takes her too long to recover from ducking under it that she just isn't able to get back up and get a good attack.
Got it. And I will take my 2 slashing attacks at it. That was so close to a crit. Okay. 15.
That's what mine did a minute ago on the actual dice. It was an 8 and then rolled right over, and I was like, oh, yeah. Of course, I got silvery barbed, but yeah, 15 hits.
11 points of damage plus 6 fire damage. And my second attack. 14.
Okay, 14 hits.
It's for 13 points of damage and 1 point of fire damage.
Okay.
And I will put another unwavering... Oh, actually, until the end of my next turn. Yep, I'm putting another unwavering mark on it.
Okay. Perfect.
And that is it. Yes.
Okay. So, it kind of looks around, looking back and forth. It went for you last time, so it didn't really have a good chance at that. So it turns towards you, Ava, and just goes to... With your unwavering mark, that gives it...
Disadvantage.
Okay. It, however, has advantage on certain creatures that are...
On elves? Seems kind of racist.
No.
I was literally just about to make that joke.
So flat roll will be, let's see what your 27 to hit.
Damn.
Yeah, that'll do.
I rolled good. Don't freak out too bad. Let's see. You take 19 points of piercing damage, and I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
What's your armor class, Ava?
Oh, it's not worth it. That's 11 higher than my armor.
Well, then I'm going to use my limit break.
Okay.
Okay, so we kind of switch... Well, I guess I don't have to switch positions. Mm-hmm. I take the damage, gaining resistance.
Okay. So what I tell you, 19? Is that what I said?
Mm-hmm.
So you take 9 points of damage, and I still need that Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
No.
10.
10. So.
I'm going to use my inspiration on that.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I have advantage. Can I use it on this?
Do you have advantage on...
Because the silvery barbs?
Does that give you advantage on saving throws, Izzy?
I believe so. Saving throws and checks, but let's check the rule book just in case.
Yeah, just let me know.
Because I absolutely forgot to use it for an attack.
Yeah, ability roll, check, or saving throw.
Go for it.
Yes. 13. I doubt that's going to be enough.
13 is not enough. As you...
Okay.
Ava, as this thing's coming towards you and it starts to clamp down around you, you feel Grunthor just kind of grab you and pull you back as this thing, Grunthor, just bites into your arm. And you can feel, as you're prepared for it, the damage isn't that bad. But once the teeth get in there, you start to feel weak as this thing... The teeth start to drain the energy from your arm. You take 1 point of exhaustion. as this thing, there's the necrotic energy
vampire, totally not a shark,
out of you.
Well, I swear to God.
Where can I? There.
No, it's totally not a vampire shark. Let's go.
And then that'll be this thing's turn. Blake. I think you might be muted.
Yep.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Blake.
She was having issues with her mic and headphones, and looks like the mic's not back.
4. 4 is not going to do it. You know the drill by now. Oh, wait, that's... as this thing... More bones start pulling off of this thing, and one launches towards you, Blake, for 11 points of piercing damage as it just kind of catches you in the side, grazing you as it goes by. Yeah, mic's still not working. Wasn't that new? Isn't that a new mic?
If you want, you can type it out and we'll read it out.
Yeah. Just tell us what you want to do. Or just roll the attack. We'll roll with it.
Oh, that was terrible.
Hey, come on.
Blake says she's going to go Super Saiyan.
Okay.
No.
17 Morningstar. That will definitely hit, so go ahead and roll damage.
Hey.
So is that 10 points? What types of damage are those? 10 points total, right? 5.
And then she has her materia as well.
So what damage types are those?
Looks like 4 points piercing, 6 points divine, and I think that 5 damage is necrotic.
Okay.
No, I think it's her fire materia.
Fire.
1 sec. She got the finger up. 1 sec. Hold.
I love the internet.
I don't know why I'm saying that. Nobody else is going to get that reference. That's an Australian football reference.
Oh, yeah. Australian football. What's that?
Well, we don't wear like 300 pounds of padding.
Is it actually like American football, or is it soccer, or like what is it?
Are you talking about rugby?
Yeah, is it rugby?
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
NRL, the National Rugby League, or okay. AFL is Australian Football League.
Okay.
Go All Blacks.
Hey.
You gotta Americanize this.
That's the ARL.
Football has a very specific connotation.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's the one football game where you don't use your feet that often.
We have egg ball and we have soccer.
Well, in all fairness,
my British friends.
Football is also a reference to soccer. So
yeah. Right.
4 piercing, 6 necro, 5 fire, and 21 extra necro.
Piercing, necro, fire, necro. Right?
Yeah.
Jeez, how much extra necro did you say?
21.
21.
Blake, you need to unmute because I have a question for you. Okay. Well, you need to start typing out how you want to end this giant, not a shark.
Let's go.
Nice.
Oh, goodness. Oh, this was stressing me out.
That's better than what I was going to do. I can save. I still have only used 2 spell slots, apparently.
Must be nice.
Yeah, must be nice.
I can still... I've got 3 3 levels, I've got 3 2 levels, and I've got 2 1 level.
You haven't even found the
crystal
crystal
with the short rest. With the short rest. Wait, I get first level back, don't I? Or did I have to specify that I wanted to do that?
Well, do you have an ability that lets you do that? Because you would have if you did.
Oh, it's an ability? Okay, I thought it was just a thing that...
No,
like,
Izzy's...
If you're a good little boy and you eat all your vegetables...
Now, Izzy's particular brand of wizard has things that let them do that. And
Blake's
some wizards do
unmuted.
too.
Okay.
I can see Blake
So
typing furiously.
This is like a coffee lock situation. You just get cool shit. I learned what that is the other day. It's terrifying.
All right, we got something.
Blake whacks it with her Morning Star and senses it's nearly over. She swims to its face and puts her hand on its skull and says, "You can rest now," but she's still typing.
Oh, I really wish you could be saying this.
Then her eyes glow white under the mask and blasts it with the second blast.
Oh, beautiful.
That's sick.
As she puts her hand on, she said she did have her mask on, right? Is that what she said? As her eyes flare through it, you can see this energy kind of pulse through this thing, this necrotic energy, start to turn the otherwise white bones like this dark charred black as the energy radiates through this thing, and it just starts stiffening up, and you see some of the bones just start to creak away. It doesn't completely turn to dust, but there are parts of the skeleton that just kind of dust and float off as this thing again goes limp.
That's
in
cool.
The water. Quick,
that's so cool.
With a perception check of Nozak, since you're standing right there, you do see there are some things, now that this is kind of disintegrated, that fall out of this creature's stomach region as it just kind of starts to slowly float down. Can't really see what they are at the moment, but if you swim over, you could probably find out.
Swim over.
Let's bring it back down a little bit.
That's how I do it.
Kind of as you go over out of this thing, you start to just kind of grab a couple of the things. Some of it's junk. It looks like things that maybe this creature had eaten or digested before it became a giant skeleton. You find two things of note. One is a golden spoon.
Hey, we got the set. Let's go.
And the other is a small blue, looks like gemstone.
Ooh.
Okay. Would I have any knowledge of that after working in the Forge for so long? Would I know anything about crystals?
Give me...
or gems?
You can give me a... I'll tell you what. You can give me a history or a nature check.
Nature!
Or
25.
25. This looks and reminds you very similar of the similar elemental stone that you found in the wind palace.
Ooh, okay.
In the very beginning.
Yeah.
You would surmise that it's likely magical as well. Izzy, what was that?
We found an elemental stone before.
Yeah. Ava, I think, used it. It gave you a wind elemental. It just didn't. It didn't work out.
I am going to hold on to it for now, but let the team know it's still bearded.
I feel as if we should go if Nozak said he saw something.
Let's get the fuck out of this room.
There's still something big out there, and I don't want to stay here. But I'm going to let them know. I found a spoon! That was it.
This thing starts to twitch as it slowly starts coming back to life. As its head kind of cracks back into place, and it starts to look around.
Oh no! Immediately, Izzy is going to grab Nozak and Ava, and he's going to just because his room can hold up quite a bit of weight, is just going to start dragging these two along.
So where are you going?
Izzy's going towards the entrance.
Well, before you do, I'm going to see you doing shit. I'm going to get my mech back into my gauntlet first. Then I'm going to hitch a ride.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't realize you summoned your mech.
I did when I got down. It's the light source.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was busy. I was busy looking at all of my spells. Yeah, Blake just killed this thing, and Grunthor's a big boy, so he's sure they can get themselves to the door.
So, picking up with the initiative, after a turn passes, and it regains some hit points, Nozak, you're up.
Yeah, is it like... It's just reanimating, it's not doing anything else. So, like... Can I... If it's just... Okay, I need to know whether this is D&D rules or this is Final Fantasy rules, I don't know. When we're on our way back, can I cast Healing Word on the undead creature? Because I need to know
you can
whether this is...
That's a Final Fantasy rule.
Okay,
sure.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
But it's a Final Fantasy campaign. So try what you think would work.
See, now every time the DM's gonna say that, I'm gonna shit my pants. So... I don't wanna.
So what are you doing?
As we go back, I am going to turn as we're like... As well, if it's taken a turn and we've like moved over a bit, I'm going to... Let's say... Well, we're here. Like, even if we're here in one turn, how far does your broom move?
If I dash, it can move 50.
Okay. So, like here then.
About all here, right. Where my thing was pointing.
Cool. Let me move myself there then. I am going to look up at this thing and I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level.
Okay, go for it.
Because I'm just done with this thing shit. I don't want to deal with it anymore. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Roll for damage.
Rolling for damage is 16 damage.
What kind of damage is this?
This is this?
Radiant.
Radiant damage, yeah.
Okay. How do you want to finish this thing?
So, this thing has just been killed by our little life weaver herself. And then it comes back to life after I steal its shit. I'm just gonna look at this thing and be like, no one told you could get the fuck back up. And you're just gonna see these little light moments of like little... Actually, in my mind, they look like, you know those... Okay, this is so weird. You know those really long metal wires when they make in the foundries? How they're like really long, but they're like molten hot and shit?
Sure.
To me, it looks like that, and it like weaves around to like attack it and like stab through its like head and its body, and then like locks it for a little bit, and it like lights as it just like gets in. And then I'm just gonna be like, we need to get the fuck out of here. I don't want to be here no more.
Alright, let's dash, team.
As you do this, as the tendrils of light kind of go through it, they intertwine almost with the charred, decrepit parts that the necrotic energy kind of peeled away. And for a moment, this thing perfectly captures this duality as its bones kind of glow with divine light while also being chipped away with necrotic energy, until you finally see this thing, as the light just gets so bright, it finally just starts to crumble away. Pieces of it falling apart, separating from one another. Not a shark head rolling off in one direction as some of the fins drift in the other, as this thing just drifts apart.
Is it properly disintegrating now? Because I'm watching this bitch.
I only have one thing to say about that.
Yay!
Blake has no idea what I'm talking about because
we're all celebrating. Blake's like, one thing left to say. God damn, it's coming back again.
It was the victory music.
Yeah, I always play it too low though, on my end, on the stream.
Oh my god!
This thing is no more.
All right. I'm done. I don't want to do it no more. I don't want to do this no more. I'm going.
I love like Blake zombie creatures. I love them.
Blake is just staring at it like, I said rest, sir. That's funny.
I think it is time that we leave because I'm very tired now.
That's a good idea. Let's skedaddle down over here and
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm ready to just go through. I'm not even waiting anymore. I'm just gonna start moving through.
I will be honest. As Blake was like killing this thing, I was like, I really hope this is necrotic damage, because I was looking for radiant to prevent that one in particular ability. So I was like, I hope it's not, because I really want to just bring this thing back. I just want to do it.
You, sir, are sick.
Thank you for that. As you move down, you do see that there does seem to be a very similar room off to the bottom right as there was on the top left. And what you see is another large hole that seems to be going down. As you approach it, Nozak, you hear...
Yo, what's up?
it's give me an actual perception check. You hear something, but let's see exactly if you can make out what it is. While you're doing that, I'll see if I actually have a
Dirty
sound.
20.
Dirty 20 is pretty good. So give me just I'm not gonna lie. Dirty 20 is pretty good. Of course, I probably don't have exactly what I'm looking for. Be cool if I did.
Of course you don't.
Oh. Yeah.
This'll work.
You hear something squishy, and also just like... It's like a weird underwater kind of... I don't know if that even came through. But
I didn't know.
Yeah. This does sound like something's kind of writhing, breathing down there.
We just got out of a fight.
I'm not even, like, I don't even want to go about this. Can I just, like, the water crystal thingy is a piece of Leviathan's energy. If I remember correctly with Hojo was able to siphon a little bit of the abilities or power from the crystals in order to create his own little, like, whatever the fuck he was doing. Am I just able to, like, look into this crystal and just, like, try and do some Warrior of Light shit with mine and, like, try and do a, like, see if I can just attempt to make a connection with Leviathan?
Give me an Arcana check.
Fuck. Do I like that one?
Or religion.
Oh, that one's alright.
Or religion.
You know what the funny thing is? I don't.
You
my
have no
religion's
religion.
not that high.
Yeah,
It's a +4. It's not that high.
That's
I'm
not
not a
bad.
very good cleric. Okay. Alright. 17 with the Arcana, which isn't bad actually.
Okay. So, you know from looking at this, and as you kind of compare the two, the gem that you have in your hand is an elemental gem, yes, but it is not actually a shard of the crystal. What Hojo was specifically using were like chunks that they had taken off of the crystal themselves, not necessarily just elemental gems. So could this be used in some application? Possibly, but probably not to the degree that Hojo was inferring.
Alright. Would I be able to find out what this is that I could use it for?
If you'd like to identify it, you absolutely can.
I can. I'm gonna try.
Do you have the identify spell?
I didn't know that required a spell.
Yeah, so you can identify it with an identify spell. Izzy might have one.
Maybe.
I have it, but it'll take 10 minutes to cast because I'm not spending another spell slot.
We'll do it later. Am I?
I will say, based on, you don't know what it is. You don't.
Yeah.
But based on having found a gem like this in the past, you can guess it might do something similar, but you can't be sure. I mean, you could just try to do it. But you won't know.
No. Can I try and use it like the same way that Ava uses like the wind shit and try and like hold it over the well and like use it as a not control water or something, but like use it as a like an opposing geyser to just like fucking flush it downwards?
Sure. Give me
to see if that does anything.
Give me a wisdom check. That's your spellcasting modifier, right?
Yeah, wisdom is for cleric, I think.
Yeah. Intelligence. You can do intelligence too, because that's artificer, right?
Yeah. So it's just a straight intelligence roll, right? Yeah. Okay, I know what I'm doing. I got this. 19.
Doesn't seem to do anything. There's something about Ava specifically that allows him to connect to these elements in ways that you just haven't tapped into.
Ava, can do some Avatar shit. I found this. It does water stuff.
Yeah, it does. If it does what it did in the air temple, we'll save it for the fight with the betrayer.
I am going to start going down the well. I'm not dealing with this shit. I know we just ended one, but like I just want to get this shit done. I'm ready to blow these motherfuckers out of the water.
As they're heading towards there, realizing that this thing probably ate other adventurers and such, I'm going to start searching through its bones more.
Give me an investigation check.
That's really smart. Why didn't I think of that?
Because I just gave you the loot.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Just the 5. Like, here's a cool rock. Do I want to burn an inspiration? No.
You don't really get much. There are a lot of the stuff in here seems to be what's left is just you do see some old like rusty weapons. How long ago they've been here, you're not sure, but there's not really much else on the carcass.
I would actually like to break off a piece of its rib.
Sure.
If it doesn't crumble, and take it with me.
Okay. Yeah, that's easy enough to do. At this point, you don't even have to really break it off. They're kind of just, what's left is just kind of floating around. It's easy enough to just grab one. So you've got a nice little piece of this, not a shark's rib, that you can do with whatever as you please. You also have one of the, another one of the bones that's still lodged into Ava's staff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, and there's cool one aesthetic. That hit me, didn't it?
Yeah. I think it was just kind of a passing glance. It's not like lodged into you still. But
alright. I am going to just...
Unless you want there to be. You can always just have one sticking through your shoulder if you want. That's up to you. I'll leave that one up to you.
You can buff that out. I'm just gonna start going down the well. I'm so done.
Got a bone to pick.
Hey,
well, we've got several bones to pick.
Okay, I'm gonna put a limit on how many times you can get inspiration for puns in a session. You are abusing me.
I haven't used that other one, so I didn't earn another.
So, what's everybody doing? Is everybody going down at the same time, or
yeah?
Well, now I'm following.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down first. Nozak's so done with this shit.
Yeah, I guess I'll also go down.
Poor Nozak.
I guess, he says.
Okay. So with that, let's move, and I'll show you what you see. As you start to go down, the darkness starts to subside, actually, a little bit, as you can see this blue, faint light that just is radiating up through this tunnel. That seems to be, the tunnel you're swimming through is further down than any of the ones that you've seen before. As you're getting towards the bottom, you can start to see the room is illuminated in a blue light, making it completely visible. So, as you pop out, Nozak, you immediately see what you were hearing as you finally come face to face with the crystal itself.
Oh!
Which you also see.
Don't like that.
Yeah, it's a Leviathan.
Oh,
God damn it.
These giant tendrils sticking out as though they are from some kind of large octopus. I'm not going to name things anymore because I'm not up on my marine biology. They're all over the room, just whipping around back and forth. You can hear that sloshing noise they make as they are just writhing. You see two of them have come up out of the ground and they are encircled around the crystal. You can see that they have their little suckers kind of on the thing and they're pulsing as though they themselves are breathing. And with each pulse, you see the crystal itself just dim a little bit with each pulse of these writhing masses. They're whipping around.
Calamari time.
Yeah, let's go. I'm ready for some sashimi.
There's a voice that kind of fills the chamber. A sourceless voice, from what you can hear, is just... I warned you to turn around. I gave you every opportunity. Yet here you stand.
Flaming, but anyway.
Do you have anything you'd like to say before you join the others? No, Zach, you can see over in one of the corners there is another tentacle that is clutching what looks to be a group of other adventurers, likely the ones from the boat above. These, their bodies seem to be drained to where all you can see is just, you can almost see their skeletons through what's left of their skin, as it's just taunt against them, as the tentacle is just pulsing against them as well. From them, you actually hear a... They seem to still be alive. But how, you're not sure with the state that they're in.
Where did we drop in?
You're at the bottom right, where that tiny little patch of light is.
Where the light is. Okay, cool. And you said that it's open. I'm assuming there's like layers going down so we can see out throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, so you can see, you're a little elevated here. It kind of comes down. The crystal itself is in the middle of what looks to be almost like a crater. But there's levels around here as you've hit the floor, as it's not actually, this looks like the floor of the actual, like, sea, as opposed to temple floor that you've seen before.
Yeah. Okay, and a crystal cannot move.
Not these big ones.
Stuck. Not these big ones.
Really quick, DM.
Yeah.
Quick question. Just a quick question for a bit of a reminder and like shenanigans.
Sure.
When we were in the wind crystal, what seemed to happen when we touched Shiva's crystals to the main ones again?
Funny you mentioned that. I was just about to do so.
They did have a reaction, and it was, as you remember, not a bad reaction. The situation was a little different here, though, but you can try.
I am going to swim forward a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm going to use catapult on my crystal and aim it straight at the big one.
Go for it.
Well, I mean, it would need to make a dexterity saving throw, but I don't think it's going anywhere.
Okay.
Hiya, bitch.
You launching it? So you're taking your crystal as you cast catapult on it and you launch it at it. It flies towards the crystal, and time seems to slow down as it gets there. You can feel the power kind of building, and right before
I know it's not going to work.
Right before it hits,
obviously.
One of the tentacles reaches up and grabs your crystal. Starts pulsing. With the pulse,
I really feel like you should have mage-handed that one, bestie.
You feel part of you start to drain away.
Yep,
Pulse
cool.
again as it's holding this in its hand, it starts to drain the energy out of the crystal. For the moment, you have lost access to your job.
Yep. Oh no! Ah! I didn't use that anyway! Yeah, so are we doing an initiative, or are you saying that's where we'll end it this time?
I'm gonna see what y'all say. What are y'all doing?
I'm not even bothering.
Guess preparing.
Don't step on my toes. Don't predict the end of my episodes, sir. That takes away the mystique.
Ava's just gonna recite the prayer that he's been reciting in every room.
Prayers won't help you. Praying to a dying god.
Alright, that was a little uncalled for.
If anyone knows about praying to dying gods, it's fucking me.
he just sounds like, whoa, are you good?
Well, as it says that, Grunther just kind of like sighs and goes, I guess you're going to join them and start charging forward.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at 3rd level.
Okay. The tentacles start reacting to you as you take an aggressive stance, readying your weapons. Now that's where we're going to end our session. No, Zach. Stop it. Stop it.
What can I say? I'm psychic.
So, that's where we will pick up next time. We have made it to the crystal. We don't see anything yet, except for some bad shit. I didn't expect one of you to just chuck your crystals away. I did roll to see if they could catch it, but it wasn't that hard.
This is gonna be a lot.
You threw it right to him.
I mean, it's a direct. What is catapult? Is a straight line 90 feet. Before falling to the ground or stopping early, so it's just a straight shot.
Yeah. It was hard too because the crystal itself, though, it's a smaller target because it doesn't have much space because the tentacle's all wrapped around it. So it was an interesting try. That would have been interesting to see what happened. But
oh no, I lose my job. Sorry, what?
Yeah. Well, I hope you can get it back, or you won't get another one.
That's true.
So keep that in mind. Well,
I'll do a deal with Shiva.
With that, everybody, thank you for playing. Sorry that we couldn't hear you, Blake, but the way you ended that was pretty cool, so that worked. But we will see you next time to see how this plays out as we have reached the final chamber of the Sunken Temple. With that, Lalio friends, next week. Bye.
Bye.